Hello scholars, welcome. Mr. Henkle here, and I would like to share a little bit about myself so that we can get to know each other, you can get to know me a little bit, and we can connect based on some of our shared similarities and values. So, I am a Central Valley native. I grew up in Merced, California, went to grade school, went to Golden Valley High School, and attended Merced Junior College when I was a senior in high school. In fact, I took a couple classes during my senior year, including astronomy, and that was my introduction to college, and that was my first brush with the community college system. From there, I went to Santa Barbara, UCSB, and that is where I discovered geology and developed this passion and love of the earth by learning from really amazing instructors as they would share what the heck is going on in this beautiful big planet of ours. So in college, in undergraduate, I majored in geological sciences, achieving a Bachelor of Science, which led me to getting into geologic technical consulting, which is basically geology for hire. I worked in the Bay Area creating creek and watershed maps of various cities. Basically, when it rains, that rain lands on the surface, where does the water go? Good question, right? Well, these are the types of questions that professional geologists answer, not limited to, but for example. And right around that time, it was 2008, that was when we had the big housing boom, the recession. So I was laid off from that first job, which was awesome. But at the same time, I got an opportunity to go to Colorado to work on my master's degree. And there I studied rivers. Yep, you heard it, rivers. I studied fluvial geomorphology, basically looking at the way the surface is shaped by flowing water. And this was awesome. I got to develop, plan, execute, manage a project from beginning to end, and those skills have been so valuable for my entire life. Well, after achieving that degree in 2010, I flew across the country, or no, not across the country, across the world, and moved to South Korea to take a year teaching English in a city called Pajusi. It's about an hour north of Seoul, the capital of South Korea. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about teaching and culture and experiencing how other people live their lives in ways that are foreign and different but completely make sense. And it really opened me up to this worldview of loving people and different walks and ways of life, and just being so interested in people. I'm genuinely interested in people, and it's one reason why I'm so happy you're taking my class, because I would love to learn more about you, to share my love of geology with you, and hope to inspire you to do really amazing things in this life through my love of geology. So I taught in South Korea. That was awesome. Came back, started working in rivers, chasing down big storms, jumping in, collecting samples, changing out water samples, processing them in the laboratory, and creating all these fancy sediment rating curves. And that was a really cool job, working as a watershed technician up in the forests of Northern California. But then I made my way back to the Central Valley and ended up moving to Fresno in 2015, starting to teach geology at Fresno City College in 2017, and then making the step into full-time teaching in 2021. Awesome. And I love it. I love teaching here. I love being a part of this college system, and I love being able to connect with students like you. So I'm relatively young in my career, still learning a lot, refining, still eager, still have the starry eyes for how amazing and beautiful this can be. And so this is where I show up with. I show up with a lot of enthusiasm. I show up with a lot of hope. I show up inspired and eager and dedicated to you and your success, because I know I've had those instructors and those professors who have inspired me, who have helped to show me that, oh, geology is really cool. Education is really cool. In fact, learning and moving through challenges and struggles to overcome and achieve is an amazing thing, and it helps us grow as humans, as people, as professionals, as community members. And if I could do one thing and be as supportive to you as those have been supportive to me, then I will be very happy at the end of this semester. So that's a little bit about my geologic and educational background. On a personal note, I love to move through wild spaces. I like to ride my bike in the mountains and run really far. I'm big into the ultra running scene. I like to paddle, do some whitewater paddling on my blow up pack rafts. And I'm in the sport called adventure racing. It kind of ties them all together. But I even like to go for walks around the neighborhood and look at the trees and see what's blooming in the springtime, and go down and hang out in the park, take a walk around Woodward, or usually run, because I really like to run. It's one of my favorite forms of movement through nature. I enjoy friends and people and being social, and I love my family. I love spending time at home with my wife and my daughter, where we get to rest and relax in our home that feels so comfortable. And I just really enjoy life and living and spending time with people who I care about in the outdoors, getting to experience the beauty that this world has to offer. So I hope that through the course of this semester, I provide you with lots of opportunities to understand our Earth, to get to know our Earth, to inspire you to get outside, get outdoors, learn something new, to excel and achieve and conquer all of your goals. I believe you can do it. I know you can do it. I'm here for you. I support you. You got this. Thank you so much.